Wired, Tails said, feeling really confused. Tails continues to walk to the park. Once there, he sits on a bench and mopes a bit, but all of a sudden Eggman's robots swarm all over Tails and grabs him. And Eggman in his Egg-O-Matic hover down to Tails' eye level. Oh ho ho, I can't believe it.
Oh ho ho! I can't believe it was so easy to catch you, Tails. I guess you're not much without Sonic.
The robots tie up Tails and put him in the Egg-O-Matic. This day can't get any worse, Tails mumbles to himself. Oh, before I forget, happy birthday, Tails, Eggman says evilly. Back at Sonic's house, Cream and Amy are baking a cake and Knuckles and Sonic are decorating the backyard. All of a sudden, one of Eggman's robots drops a rock with a note attached while flying past Sonic's house, and the rock lands on Knuckles' head. Knuckles picks up the rock. All right, who's the wise guy? Hey, there's a note on it. Sonic reads the note attached while flying past Sonic's house. Oh wait, I already read that. Reads the note attached, telling him to bring the Chaos Emerald. Damn that Eggman, this is low even for him, said Sonic with a really pissed off look on his face. Back at the egg base where Tails is being held. Oh ho ho ho.
Sonic is so predictable when he gets here to save you. And give my emeralds, I'm going to stick him in this giant hamster cage,
says Eggman evilly. Whatever, says Tails with a sigh.
Then I'm going to hang you and spin you by your tail,
says Eggman. Whatever, says Tails, agneeing only with a sadder voice and bigger sigh. Sonic busts in. Eggman, let Tails go, yells Sonic with the emeralds in a bag. Put the bag down and step away from the hedgehog if you want your friend back unharmed. Sonic puts the bag down and steps, then Eggman then snaps his fingers, and a hamster cage drops on Sonic. You're not too bright, are you, Sonic? Seriously, you don't learn not to trust me. Eggman's stomach starts growling and he leaves the room. Sonic notices Tails' depressed face. Tails, don't quit, come on, cheer up, Tails, says Sonic with an encouraging voice. Whatever, says Tails with a sigh. Tails wiggles free from the ropes binding him, and then he flips a switch on the wall and the door on the hamster cage. Thanks, buddy, says Sonic. Whatever, says Tails with a bigger sigh. Eggman walks in and sees Sonic out of the cage, and then he gets his butt kicked. Tails takes out a small remote control and pushes a button, and the X-Tornado gooses to where he is, and he gets in and flies off. Hey, Tails, wait, says Sonic, and Tails flies away. A half hour later, Tails lands in his doorway. Tails sees a note telling him to go to Sonic's house on his door. Tails gets out of his plane, gets the note, and gooses to Sonic's house and knocks on the door, and the door swings open and all the lights are shut off inside. Sonic, are you home? Says Tails as he slowly walks inside. The door slams shut and the lights switch on, and all of Tails' friends jump out of hiding, yelling, Surprise! Happy birthday, Tails! Tails starts to get all teary-eyed. You guys, you didn't forget. Of course not. How could we ever forget your birthday, little buddy, says Sonic, patting Tails on the head. Tails gives Sonic a huge hug. Thanks, Sonic, you don't know how much this means to me, says Tails as Cream walks over and plants kisses on Tails' cheek. Happy birthday, Tails, says Cream, blushing a tiny bit, smiling. Tails blushes bright red and smiles. And it was Tails' best birthday party ever. The end. Hope you enjoyed it. And he doesn't own Sonic, okay? Just don't ask him. He doesn't own Sonic. He doesn't own Sonic, okay? Jeez. So, that was a very bad fanfic. I know there are worse fanfics out there. If you guys can find me one that's even worse, I'll read that one too. So, keep an eye out for some more bad fanfics. If you find one that's really awful, that I really like, I will read it. And everyone can listen. So someone keep an eye out for some bad fanfics. I'm sure they're out there. Yep, we actually made $1,002. Yet the DBZ one was worse, but the problem is we already read that. But the problem is the ultimate surprise is big. The ultimate surprise is like 9 chapters, ending with the climactic chapter, Amy blows up the diner.
Yeah, we read a Dragon Ball Z / Sonic fanfic, and it was awful. But yeah, keep an eye out for more of really crummy fanfics. You know, I will read them, provided they are mildly appropriate and don't involve the Sonic characters making love to each other, because that's just a little awkward. Yeah, the Dragon Ball Z one was written by some Norwegian kid who was trying to learn English, which is why I sort of feel bad for laughing at him. I mean, it's an awful story, don't get me wrong, but you know, I feel like I should cut the kid some slack for at least trying. Yes, we read it, and yes, it was recorded. I don't know what segment it was recorded on. Ooh. But we did record that one. Will you consider Sonic 3D Blast? Yes, I will consider it. Will we end up doing it? I have no idea. I have to get through Sonic 06 first. I'm not touching Half-Life Full Life Consequences. That's already been done. Oh, crap. And that's been done really well. Well, what should have happened? Yeah, if I can keep the laptop here until we're done, then we'll drop it back off, but that's alright. Okay, well, Steven's out. Everyone say bye to Steven. And everybody, thanks Steven for playing through the entirety of Sonic Unleashed, which he did all by himself. With no help. Bye, Steve.
Bye. See you guys later. Thanks for your donations and your support. And, if I don't come back, I'll see you next month. So, enjoy your summers and see you later.
Bye, Steve. Have fun.
Farewell.
This is what? It's probably Jason's what? Jason left more stuff over here. Come back as a Cuban. I'll see if I can get Cuban Steve back. Steve, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Okay,
Bye, Steve. Have fun. I have to get through Sonic 06. It's a matter of pride. Okay, if you guys really want, to hear that Dragon Ball Z fanfic again, in all of its awful glory, let me know. Find the link and I'll read it again, just because it's that bad, and I think it deserves to be read one more time. It's great. It's one of the most influential pieces of literature I've ever read, anyway. I mean, the characterization was perfect, with Sonic wanting to beat up everybody and all the other characters being... I don't even know. Okay, there was next to no characterization anywhere in the entire story, but that's okay. You don't look for plot in Sonic games, and you should not look for plot in Sonic fanfics, because chances are you will not be pleased with what you see. No. Find that Dragon Ball Z fanfic. I'm not going to die, I've got this.